welcome back to the Spider's Web, and in this video we're going to do another unboxing. This is a new one, completely new game. It's only been released I think over the last week or two possibly. Mantic does it again. There's Attacks, the miniatures game. Oh, this is going to be good. So let's change camera angle, bring you down to the table and let you see what's inside. Okay, we're back. So this is the front of the box. Let's see what's inside. There's a few little nicks in the cellophane, so we can get our fingers in and just rip it off. Oh yes, here we go. Right, so let's open the box if we can. Come on. Oh dear. Right, what do we have first? Well, first off we have our playmat. It is paper. Yeah, it is creased, it is paper. It's not like you'd expect, you know, if you've got Dead Zone, you've got that nice mouse matty type playmat, then you'd have thought, but no, unfortunately. Okay, we also have errata already. Page 33, scenario 2, the frontline Mercian forces. Please note that when playing this scenario, the Mercian player should use 16 Mercian grunts with disintegration rifles, not 6. Okay, so at least they've picked up on that one, so I can make a note of that in the book when it comes down to it. We have standees, great big insecty type thing here. I'm not sure what the hell that is. I can't quite tell. And we have the burning cows. We have the stands for the standees. We have a few people, a young boy, an old woman in a wheelchair, 2 women and a fellow in a suit. And then we have tokens, shield tokens, I'm sure there must be some form of activation tokens, I'm not sure what. And we have another board that's exactly the same. Can't quite work out what that is. And there it is. We'll find out probably in the instruction manual. And then we have the mantic points, so the all important mantic points. We have some form of score tracker. Just want to get laminated, I think. And then we have the destruction book. So let's have a look at what we have here. So on the back it shows you what the tokens are. Right, so these are activation tokens, the one with the exclamation point. The one with the question mark are unrevealed alien secrets or critter counters. The ones that we don't have on this one but we have on the other one, these ones are revealed alien secret counters. Next we have these ones which are revealed critter counters. This one is victory point marker. and this one is the blue victory point marker. Then we have the heroic counter and an objective counter. So I was wrong with them being shields. Okay, let's have another look at what's in the book. The book is quite thick actually. It's a nice little book. It's 43 pages. There we are. The front line, let's see what it says in here. Merchant forces. Yeah, it does say 6 merchant forces, merchant guns with disintegrator and rifles. So I'll just make a little correction to that with a pen a bit later on. But here we have a nice little crack to the pages there. And that's quite a nice, simple looking rule book. Everything seems to be nicely laid out. A very similar type of thing to Dead Zone. You must use the same or similar mechanic, but it still doesn't actually tell you what that little hooge it is. That tile that I can't work out what it is. Oh dear. So you got all the missions. You have how many missions in it? 10. So that's that. You get a handful of 8-sided dice. You get cards and you get terrain and miniatures. Let's have a look a little closer at the miniatures and the cards with the table cam view. Okay, so first let's have a look at the cards, and nice backs to them. Just slice them open. As you know, my grip isn't terribly good, so I'm not very good at opening cards. And they're all nicely laid out artwork, very cartoony. So what do we have? We have the flying car. I'm not going to go into too much detail on what the cards are. I'm wondering whether that's that token that I couldn't work out. You don't know. Moo. You have a few of those. Unfriendly Fight. I'll start that one again. So we have Flying Car, Moo. So these are on the Burning Cows. We have Unfriendly Fire. We have 2 of those. We have Rubble. We have 2 of those. They're everywhere. We have 2 of those. Little Lost Child. We have that, and Mutant Bug. Okay. So that's one lot of cards looked at. And now these cards are split into half. You look at it one way, it's the human player, and you look on this way, it's the alien player. I would assume looking at this. So we have quite a few different ones. As I say, I'm not going through, there's quite a few of them. But there we are. There's quite a few different cards in this. We'll look at this in more detail probably when we come round to actually trying to play the game. It will just mean I'm going to have to get somebody here to learn how to play the game with me, which will be nice. Okay, next we have bags of terrain, and you may recognise the type of terrain as the stuff that you get in dead zone. Well, not exactly the same, I know, but you've still got the same pieces with the holes, square holes, and these are the connectors, so you can make different pieces, and you've got rubble pieces as well that you can just place down. They connect as well, so you can place a rubble piece at the bottom there to hide the hole. So I'm not getting them all out at the moment now. We'll have a look at those later on when I come round to painting them. I'll just throw them back into the box for the time being. But we have this, which is a nice little touch. It's a lot of terrain pieces that you'd normally find around the town. Oops. We have a picket fence. Every American small town wants a white picket fence, doesn't it? We have that. We have a little barricade made out of picket fence. I'm not quite sure whether that's a mail post box or a litter bin, and a shopping trolley. We have a park bench. We have some, not sure whether they're hanging baskets or for flowers, or whether they're some form of lamp. We have another barricade made out of boxes. Not quite sure what that is. We have a stop sign. We have another barricade made out of a few boxes, a barrel, a tyre there, and a little bit of an iron fence. We have something else. That's one of the little connector thingies. And we have a street sign. We have a litter bin. We have a mailbox. We have another little flippity gibbets. It's an electric box, but it fits into a wall, like as a connector. And another little barricade made out of a few girders, boxes, and a door. Okay. So that's what you get in the terrain pieces. Just going to pop them again back in the box so we can have a look at what else there is. We also have these, which are something. I'm not quite sure what. They may, let's have a look, see if it tells me in the UJIT, in the instruction book. Counters, curves, ruins, models. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't actually say. But unless they're just alternative ways of standing these up or not, I don't know. But they're there. What is that? Is it just a barricade or what? I've not a clue. That's puzzling me. Really is puzzling me. Okay, so I'm not sure what these clear thingies are yet, but time will tell with those when we get a little bit more knowledgeable with the contents. Okay, next what we have these are the Martians. Let's have a look at these first of all. These are the American soldiers. And we have one there with a sniper rifle. It's a nice hard plastic. Very nice hard plastic. I think they'll take paint quite well. We have another one there. Gun barrel's a little bit bent, but we can sort that out. Another one with his knife and his gun posing away. Another at the ready. Let's have a look at these 2x2, shall we? They are nicely modelled. I can't see much in the. I don't know whether it's the light in here or not, but I can't see much in the line of. I know there's a little bit, but mould lines there's not all that much there. Bazooka Joe. And there's a grenade, thrower, and finally this fella. Okay, so they're the army, and next we have civilians. Let's have a look. That's how these are. Okay, what do we have? We have somebody carrying a crossbow. Somebody with a baseball bat. So at the moment you probably won't see much in the line of detail on camera, but it's not looking too bad at all. Like a survivalist, I'd imagine, with a shotgun and his backpack on his back. And then we have, this is the time travelling knight that's been captured by the aliens, and they've travelled through time. Sir Edwin, rather, I think his name is. His sword's a little bit bent, but again, we can sort that out a little later. And we have a young woman. We have somebody with a, I'm not sure if there's a hammer or a wrench or something like that. Can't quite tell very well with the focusing on the camera. But again, there's not much I can see in the line of mould lines, so I'm just hoping the what's what I'm looking for, the actual moulding process is improving now they've gone into a hard plastic rather than the soft plastic they used to use. But they are really nice. You see somebody else with a pump action shotgun by the look of it. And these two stand up a little more vertically, but again, as I say, we can sort that out with a bit of hot water. You know, get to the proper position then. And we also have the leader of the Martians, whose name I just can't remember. Speaking of Martians, we have 2 packs. I'm just going to open one and have a look at them, because there's looks like there may be the same kind of minis in there. Okay, so this one, he's got his bazooka style death ray, and we have these. I'm not going to take them out because I end up probably losing them, but these are the actual helmets for these. They've not glued them on because giving you the option to paint them, which I will be doing. You paint them and then you slot these over the top of the aliens' heads, just like you did in oh dear, what's it called, the Invasion from Outer Space, is it? The science fiction version of Last Night on Earth. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure it was Invasion from Outer Space. They had the same type of thing in that, so you've seen that before. Here's another model, and he's actually stood on somebody's head. I'm hoping you can see that there. Nice little touch. That's what I like about Mantic models. You get little black humour in some of the models. Like in some of the Kings of War models, you've got skeletons with axes in their heads and whatever. Yeah, so there's some really nice little figures here. Like I said, some of them just need a little bit of a dip in boiling water just to get the plastic to bend back into shape. But apart from that, there may be a little bit of mould lines in some of the models. I'd only see that properly when I come to look at this in proper lighting and with my reading glasses on. I can really see, but it doesn't look as though there's all that much in comparison to some of the other models we've done from Mantic. But hey, mould lines are mould lines. You can't, you know, if you've got a model without mould lines, it's a miracle. And finally, there's another one. So I've got some more figures to paint. And again, we've got some more in here, probably the same models, just repeated again. So as I say, I'm not really going to open those up to look at all of them. But yes, there we are, another unboxing, another game to my collection, and hopefully some more videos for you. Okay, so hope you've enjoyed this one, and until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.